In this video, we're gonna get into my first year of motherhood, recap the good, the bad, and the ugly, and all the things that I went through, the struggles, the roller coaster ride that is your first year of motherhood. Honestly, the coaster has not stopped. It has settled a little bit, but it's still like doing its thing, because once you think that you have something figured out, your baby starts going through a new phase. I'm gonna make myself a matcha first, so let's get into it. My baby is about to be a year and a half right now. So I've been a mom for a year and a half. He literally turns 18 months this week, and I just feel like I started settling into motherhood. I've been wanting to do this video since he turned 1, and I tried to reflect on my first year of motherhood, like right after his birthday and right after we came back from his birthday trip. And I have it in my journal entries. Like, I went back in preparation for this video, and I have the journal entries where I started like journaling about it and never finished, because I don't know, I just felt like I needed more time to process what that first year was. And like I said, honestly, I feel like I'm just settling into motherhood right now. That first year was definitely a struggle for many reasons, but I'm happy that I feel like I'm on the other side of that a little bit and really enjoying motherhood more. So I just spilled my lunch. So things that I wanted to talk about in no particular order, but let's start off with my shirt that says "Always Tired Mom's Club." This is actually a t-shirt that I designed. I launched an Etsy shop since I was away from YouTube, and so if you want to get this shirt or any of my other things that I have there, I'm going to link it in the description so you can check it out. Okay, always tired. Sleep deprivation. So real. Those first couple of months of motherhood, of having a newborn, it is such a blur because I was sleep deprived. Like, let's be honest. My baby did not sleep through the night at all until he was 3.5 months. And then he slept through the night for maybe a few days, a week, maybe 2 tops. And then he had a sleep regression. He went back to waking up every 2 to 3 hours. So it's been real. And sometimes he still doesn't sleep through the night. The past 2 days he has slept through the night. So I'm like crossing my fingers and hoping that he continues to sleep through the night or gets like really long stretches. Anyway, a long rant on the fact that sleep deprivation is so real, especially when you are exclusively breastfeeding, and so there's no one else who can wake up and give your baby what he wants, which is milk. It always had to be me. So I'm gonna do a whole video on breastfeeding, so stay tuned for that one. But yeah, I was exclusively breastfeeding for 17 months. I recently finished breastfeeding last month, and it's been a very beautiful journey as well. But yeah, breastfeeding, I'm grateful for it. There's a lot of pros and a lot of people can see some cons in them. I definitely can see them too, but I'm definitely glad that I breastfed it, and if I have another child, I hope that I am blessed to breastfeed again. So yeah, I had a lot of baby blues in the first couple of months. I had a lot of anxiety, so I wasn't going out as much. That really set in my lack of community in this area where I live, my family not being here. I got really homesick because I just felt like I was stuck in this house all day long because I wasn't going out. I mean, I was going out for walks, but I wasn't connecting with other moms. I wasn't connecting with anybody in my community, neighborhood, or anything like that. I would FaceTime my mom like almost every day, but it was really hard. My husband being away from like 7 in the morning to like 7 at night was also really hard. Having him be away for obviously going to work, but for that period of time was really hard on me those first couple of months. And I would just find myself like crying randomly and being frustrated with like my situation, not necessarily with the baby. I had so much patience with him. I feel like that's one of the things that I learned about myself my first year of motherhood, or very early on, was that I have an endless amount of patience for my baby. Not to say that I didn't have times where I was frustrated and like almost lost it, and I was like, babe, I need you here. Like, I can't, I need a break. You know, I did have those moments where I was like, I need a break, and I still do. I think yesterday was one of them where it was like a tough day. When my husband got home, I was like, I need some time alone. It's hard. That's one of the things that the parent that goes off to work doesn't understand about stay-at-home parents, is that you will never use the bathroom alone. You won't take a shower alone. You won't eat alone without a little person tugging at you when you are home by yourself. Anyways, side tangent. Let me see, where was that? I feel like I vlogged a lot of this process, especially like my anxiety when going out, my anxiety with driving. I vlogged a lot of that, and so I shared that journey. And I will say that one of the things that helped me tremendously mentally in my motherhood journey was getting out of this house and connecting with other moms. When they say community is so important, community is so important. And if you don't have the community, like friends, family, whatever, that you see, you need to see people on a weekly basis. Like, that's just how I feel. So when I started going to the library for story time, and started seeing the same people and learning their names and learning their kids' name and having like these little small conversation, like, how are you, how's your day, how's whatever, like those little connections really helped me get through the days where it was really tough, you know? It just like sustains you. And then I made friends at the library that I have met with outside of the library, outside of story time and kids club and stuff. So it has been so helpful to get out of the house. It took me a while to work through my anxiety of driving with my baby. Someone was like, well, I don't understand why you have so much anxiety. I don't either, honestly. It just is, you know? Why do you have postpartum depression, postpartum anxiety, or any type of imbalance of hormones, of whatever? I just did. I just had the anxiety of driving, and my baby didn't make it any easier because he hated his car seat. People are like, oh, just get on the car and drive, he'll fall asleep. No, my baby will not fall asleep. He hates his car seat. So that was a struggle, but I'm glad that we got through that. And now every time we get in the car, he knows we're about to go do something fun. Unless he's cranky because he's tired or hungry, he's good. He's good in the car ride. And when we get to our destination, he knows that he's about to have fun. Especially now that I've done it, like I get out of the house 4 to 5 times a week, honestly, to go to different story times or kids club or to the park or to meet up with a friend or something like that. So he knows we're about to go do something fun, and he hangs out in his car seat, and he does sleep now. He wasn't before, but now he does sleep in his car seat, so that's good. And I remember when I did my first car ride where it was like an hour long, and I was really nervous about it, but I didn't want to cancel my commitment to show up to this thing. And I'm so glad that I went, and I felt so proud of myself that we did it. But let's get into the good stuff, because I feel like I just bombarded you with a lot of the struggles. The love is so real. When I think about my baby and how much I freaking love him, it makes me want to cry. It seriously makes me want to cry. The love is so real, and it's so beautiful to see your little human that you created start to learn and understand how the world works and experience all these things for the first time and see the world through his eyes. It's so beautiful. Their joy, his joy, is so pure and so innocent. And I think this is why people love babies, right? It's just like, not only are they super cute, it's just like their pure joy and innocence that they have that reminds us of like all the good in this world. And I just want to protect them so much. And I don't know why I'm so emotional. These are like happy tears, guys, literally. It is just amazing to think that my baby is 1.5 years now. And when I think about the future and having him grow up, gosh, all the transitions and all, like him going to school, oh my god, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to handle that. But like, it is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. It's the hardest and most rewarding job that you'll ever do, is to become a parent. I know that sounds so cliche, but it is so true. And you really don't understand or grasp the idea of it until you actually become a parent. But yeah, my son is he has so much love to give. Like, he gives me so many hugs and so many kisses now that I'm just like, oh my gosh, I love you so much. And literally, I say I love you to him like 100 times a day. I give him so many kisses, so many hugs, because he gives them to me. I mean, I give them to him too, but like now he gives it to me. He initiates the kisses and the hugs, and it's just so freaking sweet. I just can't handle it. Like, I'm just like, you're so cute. Like, que Dios me lo bendiga, me lo proteja hoy, mañana y siempre is literally why I always say, like, God protect him today, tomorrow, and always, because I'm a mom now, and that's literally how moms think. Anyway, it's a beautiful journey. It's a struggle. It's not a walk in the park, but it is absolutely 1000% worth it to have a child. I wrote my notes, but I wrote long days but short year because the days do feel long sometimes, especially like as a stay-at-home parent. If you stay home all day, my gosh, like it's 3 o'clock and you think it's like 8, it should be 8. Like, why is it still 3 p.m? Like, I've had the longest day ever. But the year from like birth to when he turned 1, I was like, that was oddly fast but also long. Like, time does not make sense to me right now. That's how I feel with him. That's why. And also, one of the reasons why I took a break from my YouTube channel, I hadn't uploaded, and it's because, right, he started moving, he started walking and stuff, so he sees the camera, he wants to grab it, and it's stressful. He requires a lot more attention, and so I don't want to vlog or record a video at his expense. You know what I mean? Like, if he's not sleeping and he's awake and I'm recording and he's upset because he wants to touch the camera or he wants to whatever, my attention for whatever reason, and I don't want to be like, hold on until I finish recording. You know what I mean? I would never want to do that. It was another reason why, you know, creating for YouTube was stressing me out. Why I was going to take a little break that ended up being a longer break. And it just felt, I just took that one stress that I can control away to make my life easier for me and for my baby, which was like not creating. But like I said in my previous video, I miss you. I miss creating it. I miss documenting stuff. So obviously I'm back. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know how your first year of motherhood went or is going. Let me know if you have any questions that you would like me to answer about motherhood. Let me know if you have questions about breastfeeding, because I am going to create a video on my whole entire breastfeeding journey. So leave those in the comments below. I love you. Stay safe, and I will see you in another video. Bye.